Come on, everybody. We are at the Tech Bud's house. You probably know where we're at if you know anything about investing. We have the Mclaren right here. We have the GTR right here. Check this shot out. Shot. I said shot. Gray GTR. Camaro. We have the Maserati.
What kind of Maserati is it?
Just a Ghibli. This is the cool car, right? How much did you pay for this?
$160.
For a 2016 570s, and it still is worth more, correct?
Yeah.
And it's a year later, so he basically drove it for free. What are these new? $250? Got it for $160,000. Has put a little bit of miles on it. Has had it for less than a year, and is still getting paid to drive. We're gonna go inside and show you why he's able to get paid with all of his cars, his GTR, his Maserati, and his other GTR. Come with me inside and we'll show you how he's able to drive this for free. We are with the man himself, Caleb.
What's up, guys?
Ricky's not here.
No.
He's actually here. He's downstairs, but we're gonna talk with Caleb about, because you know about cars, right?
A little bit, here and there.
You buy and sell cars? I know you know about cars, I was just joking. So he bought that for $160,000. What is it exactly?
All I know is that it's a really fast go-kart.
Okay, it's a really fast go-kart, but it's a, what year is it?
I think it's 2015.
I thought it was 16.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh my God, we're talking to the wrong guy. So it's a 20.
Yeah. It just cuts there,
Yeah.
and then it's Ricky's down.
Yeah, 1 second. It's a 2016 570s.
Yeah.
And I think it's got like 3,000 or 4,000 miles, 3,000 miles on
I
it.
think it's like 9.
It does not have 9,000 on
I think so. I think so.
it. He bought that McLaren. So this whole point is to show McLaren. The whole point is to show how much you paid for it.
Yeah.
What year is it? Can you tell me a little bit about it?
2016 has 3,000 miles.
Okay, I guess it's loaded out. I don't really.
It has like all handmade Italian leather.
But the biggest misconception is people see him like they're like he's frugal, right?
Yeah, very frugal.
And he's
he
like,
doesn't even buy soda at Chipotle.
which doesn't make sense in theory.
Yeah.
McLaren, soda. So how is he able to justify?
How's that justified? The McLaren isn't a purchase of like, okay, when I think of spending money, I think of like when you go buy clothes or when you go buy food or go to a movie theater, you're spending that money and you're never going to see that money again. When Ricky bought that McLaren, he's buying that McLaren, but it's still worth money. He's still able to liquefy
He knows the
that
exit point.
asset. Yes, and he plans his entry points and his exit points. Just like he does in the stock market. He plans where he's going to buy these cars, at what mileage and whatever, and he plans on when he's going to sell them and how he's going to use them. That's exactly what I do with my daily drivers that I have,
Yeah.
and even that Jeep that I'm going to drive for the next couple months.
So we're going to go inside. We're going to show you why he was able to get this, drive it literally for free, and still profit on an insanely expensive car. All right, guys, so we are inside. We're going to take a quick look on how Ricky was able to get this absolute steal and still be able to profit after putting on more miles.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So now we're on Auto Trader. We're going to show you exactly what his planned exit point was and what the other comparable McLarens is, just to show you what kind of a great deal he got.
Based off the market. So we have a used 2016 McLaren 570s with 11,000 miles. You want to talk about why more miles is such a big deal on a exotic car rather than a family car or traditional?
Exactly, because with the exotic cars, they're not driven as much at all, and every single mile that these things are driven, they depreciate a lot. I think with the McLarens, when I calculated it up a little bit, I think it was somewhere around like $80 a mile it depreciates.
So scary.
Isn't that really terrifying? But Ricky was able to actually put a good amount of mileage on it and enjoy it and still be able to, you know.
Right, and he has around 3,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so saying that alone, knowing that this car has 11,000 miles, that's like having 50K and having a car with 190K.
Yeah, with
or
these,
150K.
that's a lot.
Like that's how big of a difference it is.
Yeah.
So, and it's because they're driven so hard too.
Mm-hmm.
The motor's constantly under stress, so every mile matters, right? On these. And they make so much power. I mean, it's stressful on the engines and stuff, and the wear and tear. So, saying this one's at $150,000 with 11,000 miles, which is very high mileage for this. This one's 3,900 miles at 156.
Yeah.
But then we are also looking at how far are these away? 1,500 miles. I mean, this is all of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay, so $157,000. So this one's
another 12,000 miles.
12,000. So this is probably a really good deal. So this is something basically like what he would have found to get that deal.
Yeah, and he found his like a year ago.
A year ago.
And they've dropped.
They've came out with all the other stuff McLaren's came out with.
Mm-hmm.
They've came out with a new year, and that bumps it down too. So just having this in perspective shows you that he is totally fine, and it really like goes back to where he's able to drive it for free, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily make it for a profit, but he was able to. I mean, maybe he still can, but he's definitely not going to lose money based off this because we're also in all of the United States.
Yeah, I had a graph pulled up the other day. Where is it? I won't be able to pull it now.
Like the percentage loss.
I saw a statistic the other day that it was like
36%,
like just when you drive it off the lot, like people take a loss. So can you imagine buying this for $250,000 and losing 36% like immediately? No, like that he didn't take a loss at all on this. He was able. That's why he can justify buying a McLaren but not buying a soda.
And that's also understandable for both sides to think, why do you have the soda but you have a McLaren? Because the perception is you just losing so much money.
Yeah.
But this is why he is able to at least break even.
Oh yeah.
And have something that he loves.
Yeah, exactly.
So. All right, guys. So that breaks down a simple fact of how we're able to, buy these deals, even if it's just a budget car, even if you don't have McLaren money. I don't even have McLaren money.
No, my car I bought for $2,000, and I'm gonna be able to sell it for $3,000 daily driver.
With the same process.
Same process.
So even if you don't have that, you can still use these same methods to be able to profit from your deal every time, almost guaranteed, if you plan your entry and your exit. But we just wanted to break this down for you guys. It is very, I guess, misunderstood.
Yeah.
About the exotic car market, and it's not something that's common for people to make money off of it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share this video with you guys. If you want to follow us on Instagram, whatever it is, ask us any questions.
Be part of our private group.
Be part of our private group. Our links are below. They're the second and third link. Caleb's may be on top. I'm not sure. Mine may be on top. Follow us on Instagram. Direct message us literally anything you have, any questions you have about this particular video, any deals you have. We love doing it. We've been doing it since we were like 15. If you want to learn more about the private group, then you can hit the first link below. Watch the 30-day challenge. Watch how we had a student turn $1,000 into $5,000 in a matter of what, a month?
2 months.
2 months, which is extremely good as a side hobby.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll be making more of these. I appreciate your time. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.